In 1889, the Eiffel Tower opened to the public in Paris, standing as a marvel of modern engineering and becoming the world's tallest structure at the time. In that same year, the vibrant city of London was still reeling from the terrifying reign of Jack the Ripper, whose gruesome murders had shocked the world just months earlier. These two events, while vastly different, paint a vivid picture of a world straddling the line between progress and chaos. Consider 1969, a year etched in history for the moon landing. As Neil Armstrong took that giant leap for mankind, Woodstock was unfolding back on Earth, where 500,000 people gathered for peace, music, and love. This stark contrast illustrates a world deeply divided by war and united by dreams of peace and exploration. In the 1920s, the glitzy jazz age roared across America, symbolizing freedom and economic boom. Meanwhile, in Russia, the aftermath of the Bolshevik Revolution was setting the stage for the Soviet Union's rise. These parallel realities showcase a period marked by both exuberance and profound political upheaval. Another surprising overlap occurred during World War II. While the horrors of the Holocaust were unfolding in Europe, the same period saw the invention of the first programmable computer, Colossus, in England. This duality of destruction and innovation underscores humanity's capacity for both incredible cruelty and remarkable progress. Jumping to the 14th century, we find the Black Death ravaging Europe, decimating populations and altering the course of history. At the same time, the towering Gothic cathedrals like Notre-Dame de Paris were nearing completion, embodying the era's artistic and architectural heights amid profound suffering. In the early 19th century, Napoleon Bonaparte was reshaping Europe through his military campaigns. Concurrently, Ludwig van Beethoven was composing his Ninth Symphony, a piece that would go on to symbolize universal brotherhood. The juxtaposition of war and timeless art highlights the resilience of human creativity even in times of conflict. During the American Civil War in the 1860s, another momentous event was taking place across the Atlantic. The unification of Italy was being fervently pursued by figures like Giuseppe Garibaldi, laying the foundation for modern Italy. These contemporaneous struggles for unity and freedom reflect a world in turmoil and transition. Consider the late 18th century, when the American colonies declared independence from Britain in 1776. Meanwhile, James Watt was perfecting the steam engine in England, sparking the Industrial Revolution. These simultaneous events were catalysts for political and technological revolutions that reshaped the world. In the year 1492, Christopher Columbus set sail on his voyage that led to the European discovery of the Americas. At the same time, the Spanish Inquisition was intensifying under the Catholic monarchs. This convergence of exploration and religious persecution marks a pivotal and complex moment in history. Even further back, in 323 BC, as Alexander the Great's vast empire was fragmenting after his death, the great philosopher Aristotle was quietly shaping the foundations of Western thought in Athens. The simultaneous unraveling of political power and the growth of intellectual legacy highlight the diverse paths of human development. These historical events occurring in parallel reveal the multifaceted nature of human history. They remind us that while one part of the world may be experiencing great technological advances, another may be grappling with profound social and political changes. Such juxtapositions illustrate the complexity and interconnectedness of our past. Understanding these simultaneous happenings enriches our perspective on history, providing a more nuanced view of the past. It encourages us to recognize that progress and hardship, creativity and conflict often coexist. The concurrent events we've explored demonstrate the vast tapestry of human experience, woven from threads of triumph and tragedy alike. With this broader understanding, we gain insight into how our current world is shaped by a multitude of factors and events, often unfolding in tandem. By looking back at these seemingly unrelated yet concurrent historical events, we can better appreciate the intricate web of history that has led us to where we are today.